Oh, okay, y'all thought I was playing. Y'all thought I wasn't serious about this. We definitely starting a new era, and it's called the Great Lock-In. If you don't know what the Great Lock-In is, it pretty much means we about to start accelerating everything, every core element that was lost for some of the Generation Z that didn't get to experience through COVID. They had never had those years of time to be able to mature those like impulsive decisions or feelings that they be having. It's really showing how much like outside socialism that they just don't have, and they just use like other things to try to like get into them. Honestly, it's really up to the people in older Z to really just like reach out, have events, do things to give them that space. They don't have space. They don't have no playgrounds. They don't have no places they can go to and just wild out or just be themselves. Every time that they go somewhere and they want to do stuff like that, they always got some person that look like this telling them what they doing and asking them if they got a wristband. They gotta remember all this shit before they even have to like, go outside and play. And then, some people be out having a curfew and stuff like that. So like, people can't even be outside like that regardless. So that means for real, if I want to be a person around a teenage age and I want to like have fun and stuff like that, I get off of school at 3 if I don't skip. Then from 3 to 4, nobody really is like doing anything because everybody's still getting off school. Nobody ain't really got no cars. So everybody's just trying to either Uber hop or, catch the bus to go somewhere. And we talking about 2-3 hours that already went by the day. It's already daylight savings time. So it's already dark outside by the time people actually link up and want to do something. Now, they walking up and down the streets, can't get into nothing, but they see these bars and these clubs that they can just get into and do whatever. And that's just their childhood. That's their, teenage stuff. That's what they, that's all they have access to. Let me say that. That's all they have access to. They don't have access to all these places that y'all want to say that, it's open to everybody. They have all these programs and stuff like that. No, because the minute that you see 16 of my cousins or my people walk in that door, y'all look at them like this and say, profile them like this. And then the minute before they can even like get a word in or explain themselves, they don't have that social skills or that social ability to be able to enunciate themselves, to be able to stand firm on what they want to say. Every time they talking, there's always, all I'm saying is that they know what they're talking about. They know how they feel. What been taken away from them, what I'm saying 4 years ago, has never been taken away from anybody in any generation. No human being ever. Ever. For 4 years, for about 3 or 2 years, to sit in a house, play the game. Whoever they was on the game with was pretty much their family, their life and stuff like that. They miss, some people miss prom, some people miss graduation, some people miss like those core elements that I didn't realize how was really important it was in high school, whether you had it or had the chance to miss out on it. They never had a chance to even think about it. There's some Generation Z in this city for real who really only know what prom or graduation is based on what they see on TV, what they see on Instagram, or what they see another person doing. But them not having that experience, them not having those like nervous things and, wanting to like, be themselves, they can't do that. They never had that shit. So it's not fair to us to sit over there and be telling them that like they need to go and work harder, or they need to be into this more, or they need to like be doing better. You don't even know what they even doing. They don't even know what they even doing. They trying to know. But every time they extend their arm and want to hang out with y'all or want to do like things, you want to say that they doing too much. You doing too much.